Hello everyone and welcome back to a new episode of Verse and Universe. My name is Miriam and today we're going to be talking about something really important, which is phrasal verbs. If you're level between B1 and B2, which is intermediate, and you're trying to elevate or improve your English, it's really important to use phrasal verbs in your conversations. Now, what are phrasal verbs? A phrasal verb is like a chemical reaction. You take a normal everyday verb, you use it commonly, like get, for example, and you combine it with a small preposition or adverb, like up, and it creates a unique meaning, a unique different meaning from its origin. So for example, when I say get means to get something. For example, I'm getting the cup. There's a T here, I just drank tea. To grab something, to get something. But when I say get up, it means to wake up or to get up out of the bed. So I was asleep and now I got up.
Get up and teach him a lesson.
Separately, each one has different meaning, but when you combine them together, they create a unique phrase on its own. And the tricky part, you cannot really always guess the meaning just by looking at them. You have actually to learn them, each one on its own, and to study and memorize the meaning of them. Today we're going to talk about 15 common phrasal verbs that you can use them in your day-to-day life. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's start off with our first category, work and tasks. Number one is to slack off. And be careful, it's off, not of. This is off, this is of. To slack off means to work with less effort than usual. Like usually you work with 100% of your energy, but now you're slacking off. You're working with less energy, like 80%, 50% sometimes. And nowadays I'm working with like 20%. Pray for me. So for example,
I know that it's the holidays and the temptation is to just slack off and cruise into the new year.
Don't slack off now, the deadline is soon. It means you need to get the work done with the usual energy so that we get to deliver the project on time and not miss the deadline. Number two, and I believe you heard this a lot, it's really common nowadays to hear it because corporate life is awful, to burn out. To burn out means to be completely exhausted, that you can barely do the slightest amount of work. It's similar to slack off, but slack off means to do the work with less energy. But to burn out means not having any energy to do the work. Like the day-to-day tasks are extremely heavy that you have to do it with extra energy to be able to finish it. Not because it's hard and not because it's complicated, you actually know how to do the work, but you're exhausted. For example,
I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and I'm burned out.
From working too hard and too much. If you keep working 14 hours a day, you're going to burn out. And that's something really important, that you shouldn't be working more than 8 hours a day. I wish I could hear this advice myself, but I don't, unfortunately. Number three, sleep on it. To sleep on something or to sleep on it means to delay making a decision till the next day to avoid being impulsive or to make a decision that you might regret later when you think it through. So for example, it's a huge job offer. Don't answer it right now. Sleep on it and answer tomorrow.
I don't know, maybe we should sleep on it, talk again in the morning.
Number four, to phase out. To phase out means to stop using or producing something all the time. For example, companies are slowly phasing out plastic bags and replacing them with paper ones.
But you doubled your price because you're phasing out?
Number five, wrap up. To wrap up means to successfully finish or complete a task or a meeting. When I say to someone, wrap it up, means I'm giving him an order in a polite way to tell him, stop talking and finish what you're saying. So like, wrap it up.
If you're wasting your time, gotta wrap it up.
For example, all right team, so let's wrap up this meeting so everyone could go to lunch. Something I wish my manager would tell me. The second category for phrasal verbs is mindset and emotions. The following 5 phrasal verbs describe our mental states and emotions. The first one we have in this category is dwell on. I use this one a lot. I really love it. I don't know why. To dwell on something means to think or worry about something for too long. For example, I'm dwelled on this book that I'm currently reading. That it means that I'm thinking about it way too much, sometimes extremely.
If we just dwelled on the bad things in the past, we'd never get over them.
Number 7, shake off. To shake something off means to get rid of something. This could be a feeling, a bad mood, anything that bothers you in general. There's actually a song for Taylor Swift called Shake It Off. For example, I was really disappointed about the score of the match, but I managed to shake it off.
Well, you take the hit, you shake it off, and you get back out there.
Number 8, bear with me. Be careful, it's not beer, it's bear. To bear with something or someone means to ask someone to remain patient with you or with the thing, to tolerate something. For example, please bear with me, I know I've been talking for too long.
But I ask your indulgence, please bear with me and then decide for yourself.
Thank you, my students. Number 9, to show off, means to behave in a way intentionally displays your abilities or qualifications to impress someone. So, for example, you're in a meeting and you keep on speaking English while it's not necessarily because everyone in the room speaks Arabic, but you're trying to show off your English to tell the people that I'm able to speak in English.
I'm not just following you around trying to show off my knowledge of seasonal produce.
Last but not least, and our final category is dealing with situations and people. These are really common when you're talking about meeting and dealing with people, so they're really useful. The first one in this category is to run into. Run into someone means to meet someone by coincidence or chance. So you didn't plan for it. You're, for example, in the supermarket and you met someone there, but you didn't plan for it. You just met him unexpectedly. So that means to run into someone, not to run into him, not literally. That's why we say phrasal verbs are tricky. So to run into someone means to meet him unexpectedly. For example, you won't believe who I ran into today.
So random that they just ran into each other like this, right?
Number 12, call off. Call off means to cancel something that you planned for. For example, I'm going to call off the wedding because he cheated on me.
You want me to call off the ceremony for that? Who sent you?
Number 13, back down. Back down. Can you get some meaning out of that?
No!
To back down means to withdraw your position or admit defeat. So it's like when you're having an argument with one of your friends and he supported his argument with evidence and you know he's right, so you're backing down.
I already picked this fight and I'm not backing down now.
Number 14, put up with something. Means to tolerate something unpleasant, to try to deal with it or bear it, as we said, bear with something before. For example, I honestly don't know how you put up with all of this stress.
Mama, she went up to the... There was a lot for Mama to put up with.
Last one we have is get back at. Not get back to, get back at. Get back at someone means to take revenge against someone who did something bad to you. So for example, remember when we said, I'm going to call off the wedding because he cheated on me? Here I'm going to say, I will get back at him for cheating on me. That means I'm going to revenge for what he did to me.
If you want to get back at him, just reveal his secrets.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We've finished today's lesson here and I hope you really enjoyed it and found it useful. And maybe in the future we're going to have part 2 for phrasal verbs because they are literally endless. But as I said at the beginning, they are really, really important to learn phrasal verbs. So when you finish this list, try to learn over the time more and more phrasal verbs to help you with your fluency. Thank you again so much for watching and see you next time. Sayonara.